Good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, June the 23rd. Hope all is well with you on this Sunday morning. In the Northeast and in many places in the country, we are experiencing a heat wave. I ask you to be safe, but I also ask you to be mindful of those who are vulnerable in this extreme weather: the elderly, our youth, and our animal friends who are very vulnerable in these conditions. Look out for them, a cup of water, shelter, whatever you can do if you're faced with that situation. I ask you always to have your mind open to compassionate situations that are placed before us. Also, just like to mention again that I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please do so. It's Joe Dwyer on YouTube, and I will be moving a lot of my content there in the coming months. With that, I will ask you, as I always do, to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Mark, chapter 4, verses 35 to 41. On that day, as evening drew on, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let us cross to the other side." Leaving the crowd, they took Jesus with them in the boat just as he was, and other boats were with him. A violent squall came up, and waves were breaking over the boat, so that it was already filling up. Jesus was in the stern, asleep on a cushion. They woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up, rebuked the wind, and said to the sea, "Quiet, be still." The wind ceased, and there was great calm. Then he asked them, "Why are you terrified? Do you not yet have faith?" They were filled with great awe and said to one another, "Who then is this whom even the wind and sea obey?" I have often said that some things that Jesus does in the Gospels are things that seem to be beyond our abilities. And some things are within our abilities, and some things are kind of in the middle. And this may seem to be one that's in the middle, but it really isn't. Now, unless Jesus was somebody who was an extremely sound sleeper, he knew that the storm was around him. Yet he remained sleeping. He remained in an incredible state of calm. Is Jesus trying to tell us that it is only in that state that we can survive a storm around us? Consider it, because I believe it's very true. Jesus always finds ways to give us a message to think about, and then it gives us more to think about as we think about it. And isn't it true that when we remain calm in any storm type situation, any conflict, any adversity, we have a much better chance of coming through it. We have a much better chance of leading the way through it. We have a much better chance of continuing to remain calm and the storm subsiding. Now, I always tell you that we need to start with little things in our approach to the faith that Jesus lays out in the Gospels for us. So just this morning, after reading this Gospel and praying over how I was going to present it, I went into the freezer to find the vegan sausage that we have on Sunday mornings. Now, it's a Sunday morning tradition here that we have this vegan sausage. It's the only day we really have it. It's very good. And I was looking for it in the freezer. However, little did I know that it was now not in a green package, but it was in a white package. So as I flipped through the many things that are in the freezer, including frozen bananas and peas and pancakes and all kinds of stuff that's in there, I told myself to remain calm. And as soon as I told myself to remain calm, there was the frozen sausage. Now, I'm kind of willing to bet that if I remained in a state of, where is this sausage? I mean, come on now, where could it be? I know it's in here somewhere. Where's the green package? I probably wouldn't have found it for many, many more minutes, if at all. I know it seems like a kind of a silly story, but it really isn't. It occurred to me that there is right before us every opportunity to practice these things that Jesus gives us in the gospel on a smaller level so that we get better at it at the higher levels. And they're always there before us, whether it's finding vegan sausage or whether it's something else that occurs during our daily life. The payoff for this continues to be not only a peace in our own heart, but the ability to offer more compassion and peace and love to others. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Sunday morning. As always, I hope it's helpful and you can take it into your day and into your week. I'd love you to put this into practice, and I'd love you to give me your comments if you have any, and I appreciate them when you do. But mostly, as I always say, I just appreciate you being here with me, because this journey is for all of us together to make this world a more compassionate and loving place. I wish you all a wonderful Sunday, and I'll be back here tomorrow with an animal spirituality video. Take care, everyone.